First responders who rescued a man trapped in yesterday's trench collapse near Cedar Hills say they're grateful and surprised he's alive.
Yeah, firefighters say those circumstances were dire. And as news specialist Shelby Lofton tells us, among the many crews who responded were actually students who have only recently learned how to handle a trench collapse. Shelby?
Yeah, Mike, when the Utah County Special Response Team got the call about this collapse, they were told the man who was stuck was still alert. But the problem was some of those students had only had 3 days of the specialized trench collapse training under their belt. But without hesitation, they packed a practice and rushed to this real-life emergency.
Where he's buried up to his chest.
First responders from across Utah County were called out to this Cedar Hills home.
The patient was conscious, breathing, talking.
A contractor working on a sewer line was trapped in nearly 10 feet of dirt.
It was just one of those incidents that we happened to be training on.
A group of Utah County firefighters was in the middle of practicing a trench rescue when the call came in.
So we should be able to get those in.
They're members of the county's special response team. And for the last month, they've learned how to handle highly severe emergencies.
Like trench collapse, confined space, rope rescue.
This week, they were in the trenches.
It was just ironic that it happened this week.
With some of the crew armed with only days of specialized training, they ditched their practice dummy and rushed to help a man whose life was in serious danger.
This was a very fast-paced, high-stress incident, especially with the patient being panicked.
They leaned on their training to safely engineer their way into the trench.
We have Paratech struts that we put in to make sure that our responders don't get a secondary collapse.
They said the man's chances of survival were low because of how deep he was buried.
All those forces, the dirt just pushing against the body, it really messes with your body as far as your blood flow.
The trench was deeper and more narrow than what they've trained in.
And that's where the rope system came into play.
More than an hour of grueling hard work later, they pulled him to safety.
Really grateful that that individual was able to go home to his family.
And proved they could pass this part of heavy rescue school.
They've already been put to the test, like why do they have to continue?
They said the timing of this training couldn't have been better.
And all the hours you put into it, it's nice to see it pay off.
And some of the students who helped save this man are going to be graduating from this heavy rescue school this Friday. So, Mike, perfect timing, really, for them to jump into action and help save this man.
Yeah, it's incredible. They passed with flying colors, right?
That's right.
All right, Shelby, great story. Thank you.